Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, we managed to get the Omnipipe system kind of working, but we don't have any wool or leather coming over here. I'm sure I left the wagon doing it, but once again, the wagon has said no and has managed to park itself under here. Magically, because it's a magic wagon that somehow manages to defy all laws of physics and go in a place I can't actually get to. Oh, there we go. Grab. Right, there we go. Okay. So yeah, so that I'm 90% certain this workshop is broken. So let's turn that back on, get that going and doing its thing, and that can start producing things again because our system is not outputting anything because it was full. I'm kind of hoping that this system holds out. We need more Omnipipes. Omnipipes are a thing that I desperately need to get more of, and we don't have them because we're struggling for elixirs. Now elixirs are coming down this pipe, this run here, and elixirs are struggling because we don't have enough health potions. We don't have enough health potions. We don't have enough remedies, and remedies are struggling because we don't have enough fuel. Right. Okay. Fuel we want to make. We have a barn full of fuel now. Awesome. Does that mean you're finished doing all the Omni? No. You're struggling for air now. Is that true? By the looks of it, you're struggling for air because you have used up all that air crystal. That's why. Okay, so our air system has fallen apart because we need more air. So you are going to take air from there to there, and that will temporarily bring that back online. But we have loads of fire crystals, so we could actually build a replacement fuel system here, which is what we had this wagon here for. So let's do that. Find the right level there. We want a receiver. We want a charger, we want a transmitter. What do we? No, we don't. No. What we want is a fire shrine. There. And the fire shrine uses mana power to produce magma. So we would need a transmitter to go into it, we would need a receiver to come out of it, and we would need a charger to do that. And I can get that all much closer together, like so. Okay, boom, boom. We go underground, we copy these pipes, and we just go you to there, you to there. And that's it. And that should work. Put them off in there. You should be getting power. Yep, we're getting a little bit, not a great deal. Oh, that was a mistake. We need a receiver here. Boom, not a transmitter, need a receiver. There we go. Okay, and that would do that. And then this all backs up and goes terribly wrong. If I'm honest with you, I kind of think I believe that is caused by it being too close. I think there's an issue where if it can't leave a connector because the space is blocked, it will just get stuck inside it. So yeah, that I believe. I'm not. Don't quote me on that completely because I'm not entirely sure. Excuse me. Can I please put that in? Thank you. But I think that's what happens. I think it ends up getting stuck. because it can't get out of the connector. So that is a problem if these all back up to a certain point. It could cause issues with things. It doesn't always happen, if I'm honest with you, but I do notice it when it's very small connectors like what I built there. So, but you'll see now that has loads of fuel with it, so that is happy. And you, Mr. Worker, you can stop. You can stop. You are relieved of duty. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Now all we have is the problem of we don't have enough actual fruit. So what I should probably do is turn this off. I don't think it matters actually. Hold on. Why don't we have... We've got enough fruit there. Oh, it's all being controlled by logic, of course. So if it's less than 2, then it turns on and goes. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we wasn't constantly filling this line up. We've only got one line with 2 different types of resources on it. So yeah, so that can get down quite low before it turns on and then starts filling up again. I think I might want to double them. So I think I want to set that to 2. Set that to 4. So it will start firing before it all goes terribly wrong, before it runs out of resources. Although that is fruit juice, so fruit juice isn't too bad because we're not that bad on fruit juice. It's remedies we're struggling for. So yeah, that's not so bad. And does that fill up? Yeah, that fills up almost full. So there we go. That'll turn the sugar on and everything will be awesome. Right. Okay, yeah, so it's just remedies we are struggling for, and I think that's purely because this just needs more than what it has. I don't think it's too slow, I think is the problem. I think it's yeah, I think it's just too slow. I could add a fire booster to it, of which we could run our fire crystals off of. Would be fine. And then I could run one along there as well, and that will boost. That would go. No, that wouldn't work. That would leave one in the. Yeah, I want that to be a priority, but I don't want them to be stuck here. I want them to bypass that, but then I can't draw around that one. What I can do is put in a connector there, and then do that. That'll work. There we go. Right. And then I can add a fire booster to this, which will increase its speed, I believe. Yeah, 100% production speed when it has enough power, which is not going to get a great deal of. Unfortunately, I think it's going to struggle. It needs more crystals in it. So let's do that. Let's give it some more fire crystals. Do I have a spare wagon anyway? I do. Oh, we have a problem here which I need to fix, which I didn't fix last episode. So that can go. So you are doing torches. You're doing wards, sorry. So there. And you were doing crowns. You there. Let's plug all them back in again. Hopefully they'll behave. You, my friend, you can be unfiltered, and you can come with me. Come up to the fire platform and pick up some fire. And then come with me. Wait, come Come with me over here. Not there. Not there. There. And dump some more fire crystals into here because it needs it. There we go. There we go. And then you should be getting a bit more of a boost. Not a great deal. It's still not enough to keep going. And unfortunately now we're waiting for a recharger. So let's do that. And split that off. There we go. Is there anything to try and get these remedies going faster? Because we need the remedies are the problem at the moment. We don't have enough remedies, so we don't have enough health potions being made, and because we don't have enough health potions being made, we don't have the elixirs, which is knocking everything back for us. So yeah, we're doing okay for mana power here. Maybe I should have taken the remedy out and put it in its own separate entity, because it seems like the one that's just struggling the most. All the other ones are keeping up. Is that used more than anything else? We use 2 remedies and 1 of everything else. So yeah, maybe I should put in a second kitchen for that. I don't know. Maybe you ran out of herbs. Did you run out of herbs? I don't know how many herbs this actually has access to. Well, it's got access to loads of cotton. I don't see where the herbs actually are. Yeah. Oh, is it just a tiny amount of herbs? Is that the problem? Are we just not getting enough herbs here? Is that an issue? I think it might be. It might be that we're not getting enough herbs here. Okay, let's build some fields. Let's try and figure this out. I'm kind of concentrating on this episode because I want to get my Omnipipes being created as much as possible. Because I feel as if the more Omnipipes we have, the better everything will be. Need to flatten that terrain down apparently. Cotton, your herb. Okay, there we go. So all the herbs are now on plantations, and you need to have the old supply water and fertilizer done. Which I'm confused at, because you have water. That's really weird. Where do you get water from? How strange. I don't know where that could have possibly got water from. Well, I'm kind of hoping you can actually extract from here. Well, yes you can. Awesome. Right. And then I'm going to run it that way. And then I'm going to put a splitter in like that. Splitter, like that. Thank you. Or actually, no, what I should do here is have it going that way, and I should have a pusher. That's the block I want. Pusher would always push water, so the farm gets the priority on the water, and then it goes off to the kitchen gets priority, then it goes off to the farm, which is good because that kind of means it's going to fill up this way. That's fine. Okay, so all our herbs are getting water, so hopefully they'll grow a bit quicker. Hopefully that will help it out. Yep, that looks like it's filling up now. That's good. We're still getting a bit of a boost, but we're not really, we don't have any fruit. You're actually full of remedies now. Awesome. You filled up with remedies, which means you're filling up with health potions, which means you're actually producing elixirs as fast as you can till I set it up. There we go. Then that's going to affect everything and use far too many remedies and everything's going to go totally wrong, but hey ho, hey ho. We need more things. We have 112 Omnipipes now. Let's go back here. So, I'm going to put the loop in. Let's put the loop in. Let's do that. Let's put the loop in. So, you want to be coming this way. And you actually want to be out one further there. And you want to go up to there, don't we? Because we're running it on the same line as the train there. Okay. Could be a lot smaller than that if I wanted it to be, but I want a gap in between there. In fact, I could make this all completely smaller now. I could move all these to be so small we don't need the roads in between. But I'm going to leave it because it just makes life easier on the eye. Right. So we have this system here. So you want to come up from there. You want to go down to here, and then along like this. Stopping at every single one to connect to make sure everything's fine. And then go out to there. There's wild. And then you want to connect to that. Like so. Yeah. You should not exist anymore. There we go. And then you connect onto that system there, and that's absolutely fine. Somebody did mention in the last episode, I believe it was, that Omnipipes can cross each other. Let's have a look here. Jeremy, yes, mentioned Omnipipes can cross each other. That is true, but they act exactly the same as mana pipes do. As in, items will always go in a straight line, but if that line is blocked, like here for instance, the electro line is blocked, they will just go another route. So, if I was to build an Omnipipe like so, across it, and that was blocked, the Omnipipes would travel this way, I believe. I might be wrong on that. Now I'm looking at this, I might be wrong on that actually. No, see, it doesn't. If I got it like that and like that, you see, and then that was blocked there, let's put a blocker in. Let's put a blocker in. Blocker. Oh. Oh no, it stops. It doesn't travel on a different pipe. Okay, so I'm correct on that one there. So do mana pipes do the same thing, or do they actually interact? No, they cross. Interesting. Okay, but I know if you stop them at the point, they become a junction. So okay, I stand corrected. You are correct. You can cross Omnipipes, and that will work. I don't know what would happen if two Omnipipes crossed each other. What if I did that as a bit of a test? You just cross each other without any qualm or problem at all. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, see, this is what I mean by things get crossed and mixed up if you get things wrong. That's not so bad because it's all ended up on the same place anyway. But yeah, so Omnipipes can cross each other. I didn't know that. That means that we could technically take our leather and cotton from here and just run it directly underground to here, to where it needs to be, and it could cross these and it wouldn't cause any problems. I don't want to do that, although it can do. I honestly thought that, like with mana pipes, if you, when you cross them, I thought if something comes along and it's blocked here, it will go down it will go down a different route, but that isn't the case. That is not a junction, unless I put one in there. If you just run the pipes like that, then they seem to cross each other without any worry. So, but I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of want to run the pipe above ground and only have the below ground ones for everything connecting onto the system. That would make more sense. The only thing I'm concerned at is here, as I said. Let's go down here. Let's hold F and bring up something. So let's say bread. Bread is being produced up here. Bread is being produced here, and that's that one there. So if we take the bread from there and take it the most direct route we can, I don't want to do that because it will start outputting stuff. The most direct route we can, it would be to there. That's 20 blocks long. It says in the bottom corner there. That's 20 blocks long. So for that to be 20, so that's 20 plus 22. Then it's got to go all the way around, all the way down here, all the way along here, all the way down here, all along here till it gets to there. Now that is, unfortunately, it's not going to tell me because I can't see the amount there. But well, let's just say that's 17 blocks long. So 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That's roughly correct there. I'm going to bring the calculator off that because I don't know my 17 times table. I do know my 5 times table, but 17 times 5 is 85. So that's 85 blocks plus the 20. That's over 100 blocks long. There could potentially be 100 bread in the system before the very first one gets there. So if we say if there's less than 20, then go. The problem to that is that, as I said, we could get 100 bread in the system, and it would just clog everything up because the bread would just be going round and round and round and round. We do have this part here that's not being used that can quite happily just take empty items and not worry about it. So, like a baggage handler at an airport, it can just go round and round in circles for a while and not worry about it. I suppose the only way to find out is to try this. Is just plug it in and see if it works with the things we got. We got enough Omnipipes. Let's try the bread pop. Let's try bread. I want to do the same as what I've done here with the chests above ground, because it makes more sense in my head. And you want to output all 3 things into chests. So let's grab chests. Sorry, crates. I'm saying chests. I've been playing Factorio, so my brain is there. Let's pause that. Let's grab ourselves a grabber and turn them off. And we want to go fried chicken and bread. Bread, please. Bread. And sandwich. And then I want to filter all 3 of these to be the same things. Because 2 reasons. One, we don't want it to be mixed up and something wrong go in there because it could really upset how the system works. But 2, if we do filter that, when we go underground to the Omnipipe level and hold F, it actually shows us what's in each crate, which is really useful. Really useful. Okay. I could potentially put these into 1 pipe. Don't need 2. Like here, don't need 2 for this. I could technically have these both go into 1 pipe and it would still work. Which I'm going to do. I'm going to actually do that because I think saving the pipes is going to be more important than... Plus I'm going to have these here, which are going to come down. And that's going to come down. So you're producing... Hello? Hello? My F key's not working. Ah, there we go. Can't bring it up when we got the Omnipipe selected. So yeah, so you're producing, so you've only got one, and you've got one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're outputting to the back. Oh yeah, because you're supplying that. So yeah, so we'll have one each of that. They could all connect onto exactly the same pipe. And the cheese can connect onto the same pipe. That would cause backlogs in places, but it doesn't really matter, because if it backlogs the pipe up, it's not going to worry about it here, because this is just going to keep asking for stuff till it gets here anyway. So that wouldn't particularly matter. Maybe. Let's put it all in one pipe, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, eh? Right. You're going to want to output as well. Let me see. Can you do... You can't do anything above ground. You're going to have to be on there. Right. Yeah, you're going to have to come out. You can't come out the front of the building because that's where the meat's going in. Yeah. You come outside the building, we've got plenty of space on the side of these buildings, actually. Now I think about it, we could do that. You couldn't do that, you'd have to face that way. Face that way. Yeah, so we can come out the side of the building and then come down and connect to something or other. Just trying to figure out where things need to be. So you connect onto there, you connect onto there, and you connect onto there. Because you're travelling this direction, you will not go down that line there, you'll only travel that way. Anywhere allowed. So then potentially you would connect onto there, you'd connect onto there, and you'd connect onto there. Because we're going to have crates there, there, and there. It doesn't matter where the arrows are facing the crates because crates do not auto output. Okay. And I want the crates there. I don't want it to take out of the building itself because we want the slow conveyor belts. I just realised I put the wrong ones on there. Boom, boom. Now you're going to output meat stew. That's going to be filtered to meat stew. You're going to output veggie stew. Yep. You're going to output to veggie stew. I also need to make fish stew because I was looking at my achievements the other day and I've got like 3 or 4 achievements left for this game I haven't completed. So yeah, I'd like to make some fish stew. What achievements don't I have? I am missing fish stew, a fire ring, and a water ring. That's it. So fish stew is something I want to make as well at some point. So yeah, we want grabbers here, don't we? So they're all filtered to the wrong thing, but I just wanted to have them set off. So you're going to be meat stew, or meat, sorry, not meat stew. You're going to be veggie stew, and you're going to be meat stew. You are all filtered correctly. Awesome sauce. That should work. That should work. And we got cheese as well. Cheese is going to be a bit of an awkward one. Mainly because I'm not actually outputting the cheese. It's output into a silo. If it was output into a crate. Because you need the cheese to make the sandwiches. I suppose we could have this filter out to a crate and have another crate over here. with the line that connects on. That's... could do that. Cloth conveyor belt. We'll do a cloth one. Then we'll grab a pusher. And it will always feed this place first and then go off onto this crate. But we don't want it to output from that unless we turn this on. So we need somewhere to filter it. I think I'm going to leave cheese for the moment. I might figure out something to go like above ground or below ground. In fact, do you know what? No, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's do it because it's just easier to do now. So you on there, filter you to cheese, and turn you off. Oh, click on the wrong things here. Turn you off. There we go. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll go into my building one. We'll put in something above ground, like so. We'll grab a conveyor, like so, with a grabber, like so, and that will still allow cheese to travel that way, and the cheese will not be able to travel anywhere else. Awesome. You can go under there. You get filtered to cheese. There, we go underground, and then you connect to there, like so. And we've got one lump of cheese coming along, which is fine. Then you get stuck because I built that pipe the wrong way. That way. There we go. So all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are filtering onto a single pipe. That may cause issues, but we'll find out. We will find out, I suppose. Okay. We've also potentially got milk and other bits and pieces here. I could add a second pipe for some of these as well. I could have like these 3 on one, these 4 on one, these, and a milk on another one. It's easy enough to change. So, yeah. But anyway, let me set the logic up for all these. It's going to be done exactly the same as these are here, for the different places that we need them to be. And I'll do one on camera, and then we'll come back and do the rest off camera. So we want the inventory, math block, and a ball function. Okay, the ball function is important for swapping around. So the inventory sensor is set to filter, doesn't need to filter anything. The inventory sensor offset goes above ground, so that side over there. Underground. You will copy that and paste it there. Want to be if greater than 20, then we'll go above ground, link to that stop, go down again. So if it's above 20, we turn the stop on so trains are allowed to grab. If it's under 20, we want to have a not function which inverts the signal. So at the moment, above 20 is true. Going through the not gate will change it to false. So you link to that, and then the not gate comes along here. Which one's this? This is bread. Comes along here to bread is the center one. Look above ground, and then we'll click on the bread. No, we won't, because I miss. Hold on. Click on that. Above ground. Click on bread. There we go. Now, whenever it goes over and bread is lower than 20, this should trigger. And I believe I can remove these now. Oh. Now, I've got to be careful because I've still got carts doing things here. But we still need to put that line in. Like so. And what should happen is if a cart goes by that's empty, it should trigger the rail stop. Don't know if we're ever going to get a cart that's empty by the time we get down here now. And they're all going to be full of something because we're filling up. Oh no, you went by. Did you trigger the rail stop? You did not. That's fine. That's fine. So we need to manually just turn this on and off. Just to let one lump of bread go into the system. There it is. There it is. Then this will go round. And take its time to get all the way around to where it needs to go to. I could have had these go directly to the places I want them to go to and have a much more complicated setup here, but I feel this is better because it just is one system you connect onto and then it's taking care of anything else. You see, this is triggered now and should have fired and opened that gate, but it has not. Why is that? Ah, because I didn't link to the logic gate. That's why the math block was not linked to the logic gate, and the inventory sensor was not linked to that. So yeah, inventory sensor needs to offset to the barn, to the inventory, so in this case the silo, and then you actually need to link it to the math block, and the math block needs to link to the ball function. I forgot that. But what should happen, as I said, if a cart can go by that's empty, but there, that should. I thought when a cart goes by on a rail stop. Oh no, it's only when the rail stop's on does it interact with it, because it's not. So we'll have to do this again, and that should work. And yeah, and once I get this working, you can see how it works here. It's the same as these ones here. So, but yeah, once we get this working, I will do all the rest, and we can have the extra 7 plugged on here, and we shall see the results of that in the next episode. There we go, that's turned on. Awesome. So when it turns off, we'll have 20 there, plus maybe 100 bread in the system there. That's the only bit that concerns me, is there might just be too much bread in the system to do it, particularly if we start filling all these up, because we might not have enough trains to do it, but then we can fix that with more trains. So yeah, so there we go. See, that's going down. That now has 20 in it. It's turned off, which is awesome. And we've got one every sort of 2. What did we say? We said 40, didn't we? No, we said 70, 80, 100. There was going to be 100 loaves of bread there. So potentially there's going to be 50. If it's one every 2, maybe one every 3 actually. So it's divided by 3. So there's going to be 33 in the system, which is well under the 100 that our system can hold. So it works. It works. You see it's turning on and off here because we're having carts come along and pick up a lot of bread. So that's awesome. That seems to be working. And we could turn off the bread truck if we had one, which we don't apparently have one. Yeah, so I'm going to go around and do that for the rest of these things. There we go. Yeah, that had stopped working because it doesn't have any meat, because I didn't tell this to output any meat anymore. Which was a mistake, but there we go. Now I've remedied that. So yeah, there we go. Because I turned it around, that's why it was facing up. Right. So yeah. So yeah, we shall leave that going, and it seems to be working. It's kind of putting out a constant spew of bread. I think by the time the bread gets here to get to 20, a cart is picking it up and transporting it out. So it's all good. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.